So how'd you spend your lunch break? All right, I didn't do all that today at lunch, but I did get a good bit of it done. I didn't start my lunch break here. I started it by powering up with some of Patty's delicious chicken tetrazzini. We'll have to do a recipe video for that. But you know, I've got a confession to make. We've been here at Alderman Farm since August of 2000, and there has not been a winter yet that I have had all the wood stockpiled that I needed. Well, guess what? Next winter is going to be a different story. I have made it a goal of mine to, doggone it, stockpile wood until I've got more than I need and never run out again. And we've never run out, but I've had to go out in the middle of cold snaps and find some stuff to split up and get the fire hot enough to burn it, you know, that kind of thing. But that's not going to be the case next year. We've got found a big old white oak tree that was near about down. Went ahead and cut it down. I've already drug up several of the logs that we cut back there, and actually there's 3 or 4 more lengths of it on a flat area behind our pasture. So by the time I pull those up and get those split, we will be well on our way. And you know, that tree was still in the ground. I had somebody ask me one time if we cut our trees for firewood, and I told him at the time no. Well, that's the first tree I've ever cut that was still in the ground, and it's because we have enough storms and whatnot. And when you've got 116 acres to look around, you'll find generally enough trees that are on the ground that God put there, and I don't have to cut them down. So, but I didn't mind cutting this one because it was a goner from, it was going to fall. And it was actually leaning into another tree. So I said, well, the one it was leaning into, well, could do better if this one wasn't leaning on it. So Corey and I got back there and cut her down, cut her up, and drug her up here. And I've got a nice little pile sitting there. So I have thoroughly digested the chicken tetrazzini I had an hour or so ago. And that's a good feeling to have that pile of wood sitting there beginning to dry out.